Well, good morning and welcome to this old 1925 bungalow. As you can see, we've got one coat of buff on the wall and now it's time to do the second. So I'm going to take this paintbrush and go in and do all my trim work, not trim work, but you know, the corners up by the ceiling, around the windows and everything. And then all I have to do is take the roller and roll it out. That'll be coat 2, and we'll come back later on and add some furniture and take a look at what this paint looks like when it's dry. Stay tuned. Well, there we go, off and running. It is good to see the beautiful floors again. What do you think of the paint job? Oh, I've made another exciting discovery. I'll show you that in a minute. Well, it's 2 coats of this wonderful buff color, and I'm so glad that it turned out as nicely as I was hoping that it would. The ceiling is finished. I did 2 coats on that, and I've done 2 coats on the wall. The only other thing to be done is all of the trim. Now, they did not have pure white in the 30s, and so what I'm actually gonna do is take the color of the wall and go just a tad lighter than that, so the the trim around the windows and the floor will be more of an ivory color, but not the same color as the trim on the wall. I think you get the idea. So it'll be a little bit lighter than this, but it's gonna look nice. Now let's go over here and take a look at something. When I was peeling off the painter's tape, I thought to myself, good grief, how did I get such a smear of paint down there underneath the walls? You're not gonna believe it, folks. That's not my paint. That's the paint of the trim underneath of the white. Who knows how old that is? But look at how it's almost identical, and I promise you, I didn't know it, it wasn't planned. And you can see here, when I pulled away the painter's tape, the white paint, look there, it comes right off. And look what is underneath this buff color. It almost matches my walls exactly. Wow. Creepy? No, not at all. Meant to be, I suppose. I don't know, maybe I lived in this house in another life, but that's the paint. I wish I could strip all this white off and just keep that. But actually, I want this to be a little bit lighter when I actually do the baseboards. But wow, I couldn't believe it. Okay, now a lot of you also asked me about, you wanted to have a closer look at the ghost marks to where the colonnades were here in the house. And if I pull back, remember there was no open concept in the 20s. We don't see that until we get into the really the 50s. You can see right here where I'm pointing was one of the built-ins, and right here we can see it on the floor. I can also see on the wall where the woodwork went all the way up to the ceiling. Part of what you're seeing is reflections because the paint is still drying. But if I come all the way over here a little bit closer, I think you can really see. I'll insert a photograph of casework or colonnade work or whatever you want to call it, and you can see where what it would have looked like. So it would have been right here, and then gone all the way up to the wall, and then this piece here was patched in, so it would have come out. I suspect that it was just paneled and did not have bookcases in it. I know lots of them had bookcases, but you really need a larger house. If you had swinging doors with shelves or bookcases, you wouldn't be able to put any furniture up against it. So my feeling is that they were probably just solid. They might have had an outlet on them. That wasn't that uncommon. And we can see here there's a patch in the floor. It's hard to say what all is going on here, but let's see, the larger ghost mark is here. I can clearly see it in my light, and then it comes straight up here. And then when I look closely, I can see where the trim was, see, from here to right here. This piece was cut in, this was cut in, and then it went straight up the wall and across the ceiling, and I can see in the plaster, which I'm sure that you can't, but I can see it. So that's what was there. I have to figure out. I'll go to one of these architectural salvage places and find one at some point to put back in. Now, wait a minute. Where's my Persian carpet? Let's go get it. Well, here goes my Persian carpet, walking through the streets of Philadelphia with my friend Kennard helping me. Hello, wave to the people.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. All right, where did I park?
Over here.
I can't believe we didn't hire professionals to do this. Ugh, what a mess. I'm not moving again until the hearse picks me up. Isn't that awful? This is the last time I move. Hi.
My firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Nameless, unreasoning, unjustified terror, which paralyzes the effort to convert retreat into a plan.
Well. The picture rail is going to have to be installed some other time because I didn't find the picture rail that I really want. Not a problem. I can prime it and paint it and then install it. I don't even have the paint yet, which is the paint that I'm going to be using on the baseboards and the window trim. So we'll get to that sooner or later. But I want to now go and show you the turlet. We haven't seen it yet. You ready to see the turlet? Let's go. Basically, the bathroom is stuck somewhere, probably in the early 60s. And we'll go ahead and take a look at it. There it is. I got a blue tub and a blue turlet. Let me turn the light on. That's the fan. Okay, let me back up. That's it. Now, it is clean and it is well taken care of, or it was well taken care of. So I'm not in any hurry to do anything in here. This really might be the last thing that I tackle. And, you know, taking this back to a 1920s or 30s bathroom, of course it's possible. It's not going to be cheap to do it. What do you guys think of the blue toilet and the blue tub? You know, I could always just keep it. Go out and find myself eventually a blue sink that matches it. There were bathrooms in the 20s and 30s that had blue. They also had orange mixed in and they had green mixed in. They had all kinds of colors, so I could make it work. I don't know yet. We have a tablecloth in front of the window. We have no shower curtain as of yet. And we don't have an appropriate medicine cabinet or light fixture. So the bathroom is just going to stay like it is for now. The closet, and this is one of the largest and one of the only closets in the house, actually is needs to be redone as well. Those are the kind of knobs I'm going to be putting on the out in the kitchen. I just haven't gotten any yet. Oh, there's the toilet brush. And it has not been used. It is new, and that's the reason why it's sitting there. That's the closet. And we find old wallpaper that that has been there for a long time. The hardwood floors down there underneath. I'm going to rip out these shelves. I want a clean closet. I am not putting linens in this old dirty closet. So I don't know yet, but I'm going to revamp all of this. Now, if we look back in here, this closet goes all the way through to the bedroom. That's the bedroom in the front. And I've started to paint this closet a little bit. I've painted the walls on that side. But this shelving is old. It's been here for an awful long time. And you see, actually, it's very odd. You can slide your way all the way through into the next bedroom. I wish that light would come back on. But it's a motion detector light, so it is off. Anyway, we've got this wonderful old painted wallpaper here that shows up in some other places in the house. Oh, now the light came on. So that's old wallpaper. There's no real value in keeping that. So that has to be all redone at some point. And yeah, but as I said, that's the bathroom. Clean, workable, usable, but stuck in another era. And when the time and the money and the opportunity presents itself, but it's certainly something that I can live with for a while. All right, so now you've seen it. Are you flushed with envy? And then I guess the last thing that I'm going to do here today, as we don't have a whole lot of sunlight left, I'm out on the front porch, and you can see I managed to bring the microwave over, but that's where it's sitting for now. This is the fireplace surround that, again, dates all the way back to even just a little bit older than this house. And if you didn't watch the earlier video, you might want to go back and take a look at the history of this fireplace surround, where it came from, a little bit about the maker and whatnot. So that's the back of it. Now, as I said, it is wood construction, and since wood absorbs odors and you know, this has been in a basement for a long time, I'm just going to go ahead and it really does not matter what I use. I just happen to have this can of stain and polyurethane. I could have done anything. I could have done lacquer. I could have done shellac. I could have painted it. It really doesn't matter. But I'm going to use this and just put a coat all over the inside here, the back of the fireplace, and sort of just seal all this wood. So if there's any old sort of musty smells from the basement, that'll take care of that. And it'll be a nice clean surface that smells good. And then the piece on the bottom, the wooden piece here, which is painted to look like marble, I'm just going to polish the front of this and put a coat of wax on it. And it'll be ready to go. I really like the fact that the colors in the faux marble sort of mimics the paint color that's on the wall inside the house. So I think this will look really nice when I get this inside. So that's what I'm going to do now, is paint this back of this fireplace, and that's going to be it for today's show. Once again, thank you for watching. This will air on Sunday, but please tune in Monday or Tuesday, because I am going back to Elizabeth's South Philadelphia basement to do more filming, and she is having her free giveaway next Saturday. That's Halloween weekend. I think Halloween the 31st is maybe a Monday. I might have that wrong. But it's, so Saturday prior to Halloween, I think we're going to start at 10 a.m. I'm going to give you the address, but not yet. I will give you the address. You have to tune back in to get the address. And if you're anywhere around, come on into South Philly. You'll find a spot to park. And almost everything in that house will be for free. A modest price, 10, 15, 20 bucks on a couple of the nice old antique pieces of furniture, but everything else is going to be free for the taking. The house is sold and they've got to get everything out of there. There's even a great big old clawfoot tub. So I will give you more information on that. You'll get a video of the inside of the house. I'm going to go back this week and film that. I promise I'm going to do that this week. Yes, indeed. That video should be up by Wednesday. And then come on down. Now you're going to need, I'll be there for a while, and so, but I can only do so much lifting. So if you're coming and you know there's a piece of furniture that you want, bring some help. There'll be a hand truck there and a couple people that can do a little bit, but it should be fun. And anyway, we'll tell you more about that when I do the video of Elizabeth's house, Margaret Elizabeth, her South Philly house, and then we'll give you the address. That's it for now. And don't worry, the thrifting videos are coming back. I'm already putting together things to do another live sale. And if you were wondering why I took the live sale down, the internet connection was bad and it was very blurry, and I don't like to leave up sub quality pieces of video. So nobody needed to watch blurry me after the live sale was over. So I'm going to check my internet connection the next time and make sure that it's crystal clear. So I'm working on that. I'll let you know about that, and I will be back in the thrift shops again very soon. Thank you for watching. As always, I'm Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop. Wait for the cat, and so long for now.